Hello and welcome to me, Healer K, to your July 2020 Astro Tarot energy reading. And as last month, it will be the same, that there will be two parts. The first part is the general about the astrological horoscope energies for July. And then in the second part, I will go into each zodiac house and each sign, rising sign, to see what's will happening just for you. So, okay, let's start. And I has put out the 12 zodiac signs here: the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And beneath every card I put the planets that are in each sign, and also the lunar eclipse and the new moon, and also where we have the North Node and the South Node. And the changes we can see from June is that now has Aries ruler Mars did enter Aries at the 28th of June, and now Mars will stay here in Aries for almost 6 months. Usually it stays 6 weeks in each sign, but it will go, now it goes direct, and later on it will go retrograde, and then again go direct. So in January next year, Mars will proceed to Taurus. And what's more new here is that here in Capricorn we will have Jupiter and Pluto come together. So in a conjunction, so it will be Jupiter that stands for abundance and Pluto for transformation. So when they come together, they can create great wealth and opportunities, create resources. And what more? Yeah. And then on the 2nd of July, Saturn retrogrades into the Capricorn to finish off what the triad started there in the eclipse in January. And it will stay there until mid of December, before it will continue over into Aquarius finally. Okay, and the 5th of July we will have a lunar eclipse, a quite small minor lunar eclipse in Capricorn. But the energy of a lunar eclipse is where we need to make changes, and this card states that Capricorn, moon in Capricorn is about accomplishment, and that's the energy we've been seeing here for the last 5-6 months, that there are a lot of change going on with the COVID triad of Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto here. So Saturn returning into here, and the lunar eclipse to take place here at the 5th of July. So more energies will come here in play. But since this is quite slow planets, this will unfold during the upcoming 6 months. Okay, and the 13th of July we have Mercury here in Cancer, Mercury is about mind, communication, and ruler of both Virgo and Gemini will start to go direct at the 13th of July. So now could be a good time to make agreements, sign deals, go into new work relations or private relations, because now you will be able to see more clear on things. The 20th, we will have a new moon in Cancer, and a moon in Cancer that's about belonging. So this will be a cozy feeling of getting closer to people around you and in your home. Okay, that's the activities that take place here during the month, and let's revise what's actions we have in each sign. So in Aries we will have the Mars energy, so we will be more active this month than previous. And Uranus continue to stay in Taurus, and the Gemini energy will be transferred and combined with Venus that started to go direct here. And Gemini and Venus now helps us to actually see our life path, digging, finding, looking, how will my path be, and what possibilities can what advantages do I have, what resources do I have, what talents do I have that I can actually use here. And for many out there, you will see that you will find new careers that you actually will start off doing, that shows up from absolutely nothing, that it's totally different from what you've been doing before. Because, and here is the help you have for that. Since it's in Gemini, now shifts can go from one thing to the other. The polarity, the duality of Gemini goes swift. So swift changes. And in Cancer, we have some activity here, and not forget that we have the Sun, the spirit energy, combined in this Cancer energy about being emotional, sensitive, caring, loving, and focusing on family and your relatives, your life partners. And the 23rd, the Sun will move from Cancer into Leo, so that will also activate an energy from coziness to more flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate energy that will focus on the importance of self-belief. And then we have Virgo, that's not activated any specific, same with Libra and Scorpio this month. And Sagittarius had a lot of activity last month with the solar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse, and that's now moved into and take place in Capricorn this month. So here we have a little more activity in the Capricorn. Aquarius, it was more energy in the last month, has no planets. And in June, in Pisces, Neptune started to go retrograde. So we have a lot of retrograde energy this month, both Mercury and Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, and Neptune is going retrograde. So that's why I, to sum up, put that retrograde will still be the major energy here, but the shift from July is that we will be more in more home cozy and more energy active with activation of Aries and Leo. So I also notice here that we have air is not so activated this month. So we see more of the Capricorn earth energy, some of the Cancer Pisces water energy, and lot of activation of fire energy. So if June felt slow, there will be more traction in more things get done in July. Okay, so this is the energies for July 2020, and now we will continue with your sign, zodiac sign reading, and what will happen in your 12 houses. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your July 2020 energy Astro Tarot reading. And you're on my side here, overviewing the reading here. And here is the ascendant card for the Scorpio ascendant. So we put it here behind the Scorpio sun sign in the first house here. Yes, I put out the house cards here so we can see which house is which. And since you're Scorpio ascendant, that is your first house. The ascendant always rise and start in your first house, and then it continues around here, finalizing in the house of Libra, that is the 12th house. I already put out the 12 tarot cards from the Celestial Tarot deck, and I've been sitting here contemplating over the spread here and sees what energies that you will have in July that will be in motion, and see what story that wants to unfold compared to the houses and the sun signs behind each house and the planets in each house. Let's see here. When it regards to money, we see here that in your third house you have 3 of Pentacles. So it's more energy of water here, and fire, and some swords here. So there are not so much earth energies here. It's as I can see, it's only this card in the third house that is the slower earth energy. Otherwise it will be a quite emotional and a lot of fire and air energies in motion in general. So let's start here with the first house. How you are perceived by family and friends and work colleagues. How they see you in the world and in the world. And the 3 of Swords is the heartbreak, the loss, depression, suffering, grief. So what's going on in your life probably is about heartbreak, and loss and grief. So, and since you don't have a lot of protection on you that will come out of you and be seen freely by the world around you. So that's the energy that other will pick up on you. And in the second house, the house of finance and assets, we have the Four of Swords. So this is something that not a very active house, because the Four of Swords is about contemplation and retreat, rest, recovery, restoration. So there will not be any great dynamics for you. And in the third house, the house of perception, what you perceive around you in the world, in the local community, and how you express yourself in social media. There are the Three of Pentacles. So you are a swift, skilled craftsman that can collaborate and teamwork together, because the number 3 is a creative energy. So it's not a stuck energy like in the first house. We also have the Three of Swords. That it's a part you come a bit on your journey with what's the grief is about, and here with the Three of Pentacles, that you are connecting with your local community, with your thoughts. It's running quite smoothly. In your fourth house, home and family, and you have the Nine of Swords. So it's here we continue with the nightmares, the griefs, the hopelessness. It's almost bordering to depression. And here we have the Uranus that currently is in Taurus here, but it is a transforming energy here, swift energy. That's a quite creative energy. So I see you are looking to something that's have catch your attention, and the star is here, so you are guided. But it is a heartache taking place in your home and family life. And the fifth house of passion, the Fool, that you are taking a new leap here about maybe taking chances here. And you as a Scorpio, and this is the house about romance, love affair, play, passion, sex, children, romance. So crazy things take place here, I think, with you. And as the person that's almost backing off, falling over the cliff backwards without control here. And this is also Aquarian Uranus energy. So here around the house and play area, their home and play area, that's our new beginnings, closings and new beginnings taking place here. And you use the fifth house of fun to find something new in your life. And the sixth house here about everyday work, everyday routines, health. We have the Queen of Cup here. So I'm sure that you show up in your workplace, for example, that as a supporting person. This is your Queen of Cups. That's you. That's the Scorpio. So you will be the healing, calm, comforting support in the workspace. So that tells us here that your workspace is quite stable. It's a stable place. And here in important relationships, business-wise or privately, spouses, important family members, there are this energy. We have this Eight of Cups and the Cepheus, and so I have the sense that some important relationship has already ended here. So there are some walking away, disillusionment, time for change. You're leaving something behind here. And nothing new has shown up yet. In the 8th house of intimacy or investments or other people monies or spouse monies, we have the Judgment here. So something here has been becoming clear to you. And that's the other axis on the assets, on the 2nd house of assets, where we had this sense of retreat or recovery, and Judgment here, getting clarity. So there are dynamics here, but it's calm, controlled dynamics, and things are getting revealed here that was in the hidden about other people's money or your investments. That will get revealed. In the 9th house, the house of travel, which we don't do so much anymore, we have the 5 of Wands. So there are challenges, obstacles, conflicts. So I sense that you want to travel, but there are so many obstacles that and delays. So this will not take place. And here we have the Mercury of communication retrograding, and you have your travel house in Cancer. So it will be like treading water. So not much motion here. If you want to fight this energy to make motion forward, you will struggle a lot. And maybe since you have had the Sun in Cancer a great deal of the month, it's been wanting to be out there and be in the spirit of travel, but other energies here is blocking, and you are picking up the collective and get blocked. And then the 10th house, the career house, the house of reputation and how you are perceived in the workplace, for example, or by people outside your family. The 2 cups here brings that some new partnership shows up, but you not sure what it will lead to, but there will be a new possibility, and you need to take some decision. And I sense that this opportunity that shows up, it's something that's close to what you want, but you have other doubts. Maybe it's about, will it give money? How will that fit with my image that I have had for a long time? So you will get an opportunity, or you will see an opportunity, but you need to take a decision about seized opportunity. And in the 11th house, the house of friends and community and connection with the cosmos that can grant wishes and make dreams come true. You have the 9 of the 9 of Cups. So what you have sent out to cosmos, you you will receive. And this is a watery Pisces energy, so it's in on a deeper level that you will receive guidance or knowledge or inner peace, connectedness, and that's goes with the fifth house of passion, where you are on a fool's journey trying out things that actually this is absolutely what you want. No strings attached, no horses hold back. Full freedom, testing limits of others, limits of yourself. In the 12th house, the house of retreat, escape, hidden, release, unconscious, we have the moon here. So there are some clarity. You get message in the dreams, unconscious, illusions, intuitions, and I guess since you do the 12th and 11th house, being so connected in mundane world, in what's the carnival world, you're connected with your emotions and limiting and trespassing your limits. You are very connected to the greater all, and so I sense that's why this journey in the 12th house, because that's our items in the collective and in your energies, it's coming to closure, but you are wide open for everything. So there's no struggle in being the unconscious and be connected and get new information that you can manage and take care of and integrate in you. I envy you a little. No, I envy you a lot. So this is about your July, Scorpio. And if you did like this reading, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can find me easily again when it's time. I will do an extended reading, so I will add 3 cards from the Rider-Waite-Smith to clarify each house and each tarot card. So you're welcome to be a patron and see the extended reading there. And otherwise, I will say goodbye here. I will leave the camera on so you can see what cards will be in the extended reading. So please hang on and look for that. Okay. I already pre-shuffled the deck here, but we give it a little more hands to it. So what does we need to hear about? Clarification on the 12 houses for July 2020 for Scorpio. Okay. So first house, 3 of Swords. Get clarified with Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and 6 of Cups. And 6th house, 4 of Swords, get clarified with Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and Knight of Cups. And 3rd house, 3 of Pentacles, get clarified with Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Devil. And the 4th house, 9 of Swords, clarified with 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, it jumped before, so it wanted to be here, and the Page of Cups. In the 5th house, the Fool, clarified with 4 of Wands, Sun, and 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I said this was good for you. I'm happy for you. And the 6th house, Queen of Cups, clarified with King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Wands. So it's motion going on here. And 8 of Cups in 7th house, clarified by the Chariot, the Hangman, and the 9 of Cups. And 8th house Judgment with 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and King of Cups. 9th house 5 of Wands is clarified with 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Very much like Libra did get. And 10th house, the 2 of Cups clarified with Knight of Wands, the Tower, and 3 of Wands. And 11th house, 9 of Cups clarified with 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Magician. And 12 houses, the Moon with Wheel of Fortune, the World, and 10 of Swords. Great cards that shows up here. Okay, so now I will move forward to the extended reading, and bye bye for now. Take care.